With the launch of Season 21, us Warlocks were given a new helmet exotic, Cenotaph Mask. A crazy looking exotic, people call it the aircraft carrier, the surfboard, whatever you want to call it, but when it first released, in low-end content, it was nothing to write home about. But now that GMs have been out for 2 weeks, and we've had ample time to give it a try, it's definitely something you should consider using. Let's get into it. The armor perk is high priority. Steadily reloads a portion of your equipped trace rifle's magazine from reserves. That's important. Damaging a vehicle, boss, or champion with a trace rifle matching your subclass marks it as a priority target. Highlighting that phrase there, that actually is not true. You do not need to match your subclass. You can use any trace rifle on any subclass and the marking priority targets will work. Whether this is a bug or not, time will tell, but as of right now, recording this video, it works and we'll be taking all advantage of it. So, if an ally delivers the final blow to a priority target, heavy ammo spawns for them. A lot to go into, but long story short, when you damage an enemy with a trace rifle, a priority enemy, vehicle, boss, or champion, you'll mark them with an X, and if a teammate gets that final blow, heavy ammo will spawn for them. Also, special ammo will drop for you as the trace rifle user, which can increase the uptime of your trace rifle even more. And what better trace rifle to use than a crowd favorite Divinity. The intrinsic trait is Judgment. Sustained damage with this weapon envelops the target in a field that weakens and stuns them. This is a 15% debuff, and it will proc a bubble around the target that's a full crit, allowing you to make easy headshots and melt any enemy in the game. This is used for raids especially, but in GMs it has some niche uses and we'll be using it here today. Also states that it's strong against overload champions. Definitely useful, and it's been added recently, so let's take advantage. And the trait as well, Penance. Targets under the effect of Judgment long enough are struck with a burst of damage. So, let's go into our Solar subclass. Here we'll be using Touch of Flame, like always, Icarus Dash, and our Fragments. Ember of Benevolence. Applying Restoration, Cure, or Radiant to allies grants increased grenade melee class ability regeneration for a short time. Ember of Ashes for more Scorch stacks, Ember of Torches to proc Radiant, and Ember of Singeing to recharge our class ability while we scorch targets. A lot of this just procs on our Solar subclass itself. We won't be using any Solar verb weapons, so you can swap a lot of these out if you'd please. And Well of Radiance, obviously. Note, this will also work on a Stormcaller subclass. I've used it in a Grandmaster as well, and I'll let you guys take a look at my build here. Super is whatever you want to use, Storm Trance or Chaos Reach, and Electrostatic Mind as well as Arc Soul. So let's get into the mods very, very quickly. We're going to be using a Special Ammo Scout, as well as a Heavy Ammo Finder for ourselves, an Arc Siphon to create an Orb of Power if we happen to get any Arc Final Blows, and a Resilience mod. On our gloves, an Arc Dexterity so we can swap back and forth between our rocket if we do so, and a Firepower as well as a Grenade Kickstart, just to increase our grenade uptime like always. On our robe, we'll be rocking double arc reserves and a charged up to increase our armor stacks. And on our boots, double arc weapon surge as well as a recuperation here. And finally on our bond, time dilation, powerful attraction, bomber. These here will increase our armor charge decay, and when we use our class ability, all orbs of power will be drawn towards us for our arc damage boost, and then as well as a bomber. So let's swap back over to our Solar subclass. Your primary and heavy are up to you. You could definitely use a lasting impression rocket, but for the GM this week, I went full arc, as well as a AR for barrier and overload. So let's get into the gameplay. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. A bit of a slower paced, more team play oriented build here, but if you stick with this divinity and proc it on every champion, every high priority target you see, those heavy drops and special drops will be raining down. And that'll let your teammates spam their heavy in these higher end content activities, and you can breeze through them. So, if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe down below, share this video with your friends, and comment down below for any build or weapon reviews you'd like to see me do. As always, have a great rest of your day. See you later.